In Australia, we've got deadly animals aplenty. We've got funnel web spiders who'll murder you and your family. Under every second rock is a redback spider, and they'll kill you just because, I don't know, they're bored or whatever. We've got invisible brown snakes who'll bite you on the foot, and you'll be dead in 7 minutes. Just like that, kaput. We've got the world's deadliest creatures all over the place. We've got magpies who'll steal the eyeballs from your face. But at least we don't have AR-15s. We've got great white sharks who'll ascend from the deep and rip you in half with their razor-sharp teeth. We've got saltwater crocs who'll death roll you to death, and sea snakes who'll gladly snatch your last breath. We've got a blue-ringed octopus, no bigger than this, that just sits around in rock pools waiting to kill kids, and even the platypus, a cute beaver duck thing, has got a spur on its ankle that'll kill you in one sting. But at least we don't have AR-15s, then at least they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic teens. We've got stonefish and stingrays and sea urchins and shit, and hectic fucking homicidal box jellyfish. And these jellyfish, they aren't even sentient beings. They don't even really do stuff or know about things. They just float around on the whim of the currents, being pointless, non-cognitive, murderous cunts. And if that weren't enough in terms of natural hazards, here in Australia, the sun causes cancer. But at least we don't have AR-15s, and at least they can't end up in the hands of suicidal teens. And at least we don't have an NRA who pay millions of dollars every day to find off politicians not to change old laws. We've got bull sharks, cone shells, saltwater crocodiles, honeybees, European wasps and blue-ringed octopies, death adders, blue bottles, redback spiders, tiger sharks, tiger snakes and lizards that'll bite ya. We got sea snakes, taipans, cassowaries, copperheads, all the creatures of the land and sky and sea that want you dead. Toadfish, stonefish, irukandji jellyfish, bull ants, centipedes and ticks that cause paralysis. But we don't have AR-15s, and thank fuck they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic suicidal teens. And thank fuck we don't have an NRA who pay millions of dollars every day buying on politicians not to change some law. A law that was written 200 years ago, in a time when it took 3 minutes to reload a single round of ammunition. We knew nothing about depression, and you couldn't fire 45 rounds in 60 seconds. And there wasn't even such a thing as automatic weapons, and there weren't 31 mass shootings monthly.
What would I know from another country? Hello, everybody. Welcome to Aussie Rules. Man, it's been some time. I can't even remember the last time. I did a write-in with Casper not too long ago, but this is the first time I've actually done a Desk Live. Well, I've actually felt like doing a Desk Live for a while now. So, hello, Mr. Jeff Count. Welcome to my house. Sorry, I modded you up again because I went through some stages over the break where I, done some shitty bloody things to my channel. I was going to take it down, and I did this and I did that, and I took everybody off. And anyway, It's all good. I added everybody back on some time ago, but I never got to. I forgot everybody's channels basically. So there will be some people added on. So it's Monday here. It should be a normal working day. Well, it actually is a normal working day. However, where I work, everybody wanted the day off. So the boss said, well, what's the point in opening? Why don't we just close for the day? Which really surprised me. But anyway, so I doubled down on it, and I took Friday off as well. So I have like 5 days off. So tomorrow is Australia Day. No, I'm not calling it Invasion Day. It's Australia Day. And I decided that I would just do a live today because it's probably the day I've got free. And I only decided this morning when I woke up. I actually felt like doing it. I haven't felt like it. There has been, it has been a 3 months of fucking, I don't know, torture? Should we say? No, not torture. Torture might not be the right word. But yeah, I went through a pretty bad kind of 3 months and some shitty stuff happened. Some people know about it, and it just kind of turned me off everything. But I'm all right now. I think the meds are kicked in. But anyway, there's a few things I wanted to discuss today. Let me shout out to the chat. Got to respect the chat. You know, one thing about replaying my replays is that I missed an awful lot. Has anyone ever noticed that? You go, like, I don't listen to my own lives because, well, to be quite frank, I don't really like listening to my own voice that much. So I watched the replays of my old lives. And when I say old lives, I say the last, say, 12 months, actually almost to the day, pretty much 12 months. And they kind of run on loop. And every now and then I check to make sure they're okay and all that sort of stuff. And then I listen to some. But one thing I really notice is if I check the chat, there's so much shit that I think I missed. Like there was people in there that I don't even remember seeing. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, respect the chat. Jeff, thanks for dropping by. B Stinger, Twigs. I haven't seen Twiggy for a while. Becky, Boo. Thanks guys for hanging out. Anybody else is welcome. Now, the channel. Okay, let me just touch on this. So, I had a bit of a falling out with some people. I didn't instigate it. I didn't deserve it. And so those people that I have an issue with are on my block list. And I don't want them here. However, in saying that, time heals all wounds, and over time, if certain things happen, it won't be an issue. I don't really have any problems with anybody coming in as long as they're not rude. They're not, doxing and bullshit like that. So the people that I don't have an issue with, everything is fine. But there is some people on my block list. Is it the block list or hidden list or whatever it is in the settings or whatever? And unfortunately, like you just kind of like just want to. Everyone should just leave each other alone. So, people got involved in things that they shouldn't have, and other people let them get involved, and it just got really ugly and stuff. And yeah, it's to a point where I really don't care. Going back to being the Casper that I was, say, pretty much 12 months ago, where I will come and go where I please. I will go into lives and say hi if I so want to, and I don't care whether other people have issues with those people. I'm going to go back to the way I was before and just say hello, because a lot of it is the interaction in the chat. Like I've sat by and I've sort of just listened to lives, and I didn't want to chat in them because some people that I previously associated with have issues with that person, but I never had issues with that person, even though I may not even particularly like the person maybe, or maybe I know stuff about the person that that makes me think, oh, this person could be a little bit shady, or everyone's done stuff. And I watched a video yesterday where someone said that, hey, we've all done shit, and I've done this and I've done that, and yeah, I have to admit that yeah, I think everyone talks a bit of smack behind the scenes, as they say, right? But they're private conversations, and it's not. It gets just too overwhelming and too much drama. And yeah, you're right, Becky. You do have the right to be anywhere you want. If the creator doesn't want you, then they can block you if they want to, if they so want to. But like, why not just let people do what they want to do? And I'm sick of standing up for people that don't stand up for me. So I'm not doing it anymore. So, hey, RK, no, long time no see, bro. Hey, nice to see you. I actually have seen you. I have seen you like in a few other chats and stuff, but I was just saying that I sometimes go into chats that I don't feel comfortable talking because I felt like I was kind of trying to be loyal to other people that aren't loyal to me. It's really ridiculous, isn't it? So, okay, there's a few things I wanted to. I don't want to. Everyone knows that I've been through a bit of a shitty time. And I'm not going live to talk about that because I do respect the people, and I'm not discussing it. If anyone talks to me privately, that might be a little bit different. But as far as like putting it all out there, sorry, it's not going to happen. So what I wanted to touch on today was that, and this is another little bit of a sensitive subject, is that I've seen like recently where a child was attacked on YouTube. And again, this is a sensitive subject because I know of all these people. And I just wanted to say that, the kids have got to be a no-go zone, guys. You got to leave the children out of it. If you want to attack somebody, like we're all adults. You got to go for the adult, We're all big enough to stand up for ourselves, or we can shut our mouths, or we can, not respond. Or I tend to be somebody who I will defend myself if I feel I have to. I've had some lies and stuff told about me and stuff. I even heard the other day that I was mean to my mother. I mean, how fucking low is that? I adore my mum. But it's just, you got to leave, please, everybody, please, you got to leave the kids out of it. Like, it was fucking, I was scared for this person. And then I was double down scared that I couldn't say something because other people that have previously had issues with this person I didn't want to be, like, I don't want to be targeted. Like, who wants shit, like, talked about them? Who wants to be dragged over YouTube and stuff like that? I mean, it's happened to me, guys. Has it happened to you? It's not really a nice thing. It's all right to say, yeah, that Casper's a piece of shit, whatever. Nah. Anybody who knows me knows I'm no piece of shit. I'm a Cancer sign, and I am true to that. So I tend to shy away for a while, and I tend to keep to myself. I don't go on to lives to drag people. And I know some people expected me to go tit for tat, and it just shows my character. I wasn't going to do that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to do that. So, but you got to protect the kids, man. I mean, really, please don't. Look, the channel that did this, I actually was there for a short time, and basically it just wasn't my cup of tea. Like, yeah, am I guilty of some things? Yeah, and I'm totally okay with admitting that when I had an issue a while ago with I don't think she'll mind me telling you because everybody pretty much knows the history there. I had a problem with Space Monster, and we had a little bit like a falling out back in the day, and we just didn't talk and stuff like that. And look, I'm guilty of listening to this channel drag Spacey to a point, like this channel drags a lot of people, but and I'm guilty of listening to that and maybe laughing at some of the stuff, and other people too that she's dragged, right? Yeah, I'm guilty of listening, but I'm never one for coming on and doing that sort of stuff. I would never have the nerve to do that. And I certainly don't instigate anything. So, but my point here is that like, I just don't have issues like with anybody, and I don't want to continue. You all see me, guys. Remember, I had the issue many time. No, I was going to say years ago, many moons ago, with Jamie, with making lemonade, right? Everyone remembers, she thought I did this. She threw me under the bus. She dragged me probably, I don't know, for a month or whatever. And then I worked it out. Like, it took me 6 months. So it took me 6 months to talk to her, to even talk to her. Hey, Damas Flipper, how you going? Sorry I didn't get time to mod you. I just did it now. Welcome. So, sorry, I have to have a drink. So it took me 6 months, right? I was butthurt. I was butthurt with Jamie for 6 months. In fact, if Jamie wants to come up and talk to me, that's absolutely fine too. I forgot to actually message her. It took me 6 months, and then I approached her and I said, hey, I just want to say that it's in the past, and, you can feel the way you want to feel and I'll feel the way I want to feel. And then can we just be cool? And she said, yep, absolutely, Casper. And we chatted a few times, and there was a point in time where I had some friends back in Discord where, just surprised me, Scorpio, not so much. Okay. Yeah. Well, cancers can be a little bit oversensitive and stuff like that. So, yeah. I was going to say about Jamie, wasn't it? Where I basically just said, hey, the whole thing was silly. Probably, guilty of then, sheltering in RDA, because RDA was kind of teasing her back and forth. So, and then the RDA thing didn't really work out because other girls were involved in saying bad things that aren't true. So, yeah, I'm pretty much over that sort of girl drama stuff, I think I had a foot in the girl drama and I don't like it. So I pulled my toe out of the water, so to speak, and not doing it anymore. Just going to have some chill. There's a few chill. Hey, Andy, welcome, brother. There's a few chilled lives that I think I enjoy. And I actually, Andy, while you're here, I must admit, Andy and Robin have a pretty chilled sort of, well, until the last one. Yeah, exactly, B. I really enjoyed Andy's chill streams. I think he'd done some without Robin and then do some together, or call it gossip hour or whatever. I don't know how much gossip's going on, but and come on, we all like a little bit of entertainment, right? But fuck me, Andy. I think it was that last one, or was it the one before? I can't remember. It might have been the one before where that thing turned into a full blown fucking drama stream, bro. I even I think I'll leave now. I think I'll leave it to the other mods to take care of this sort of stuff. But yeah, anyway, guys, yeah, let's leave, please. I say to everybody, and much love out to Amber's child. Please do not attack kids. Do not attack kids. Hey, Auzzie, welcome. Hey, Auzzie, did you listen to the intro? The Auzzie part, not just the pictures I showed, but the one after that. I thought you would fucking get a kick out of that, bro. I thought you would get a kick out of it. All the Aussies tend to get a kick out of that. Nice to see you, though. Thanks for dropping in. Love to have you on sometime, Auzzie. I was thinking, I know I've watched you for a while, and I know that you've gone in and and fought with a few people, and I can see that you've got yourself some trolls, brother, and you got yourself a few haters or whatever. But I tend to stay out of that stuff. I like to just be a bit chill. We could pick a few topics and have a decent discussion. I mean, even Poon Handler, he's a new guy on the scene. I totally get where he's coming from. I know his story. I have empathy for what he's been through, and he's starting to become somebody in the community. And if he wants to go down that that sort of kind of drama sort of thing where he has people on, and I know he likes to troll this and that, but hey, if anyone wants to come over here, probably once or twice a month and have a decent conversation, Why am I getting Skype message? Oh shit! I forgot today. I got somebody at work. Hang on, I might have to answer a question. Maybe. Oh, okay. It's okay. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing urgent. It's all good. Yeah, I've got a girl going in today to do the just the orders that come in. So we got online stores and stuff like that. So, and I'm in charge of the whole thing. So I've got somebody coming in. I got someone coming in just to do those normal little things. She'll only be there for a few hours, I dare say. So I have beef with some of Andy's friends, but he's good people. Okay. I forgot where RK. Now, RK is an interesting fella, right? Because I'm in Discord sometime, right? And I think I get this message from him. And I was really like, at that time, I was probably going through a weird sort of thing, and I was very suspicious of people. And he starts asking me all these questions, right? And I didn't quite know what to think about it. Oh my God, all these people are going live at the same time. That really sucks. That really sucks. I got Roman's gone live, says karaoke. Bloody Frank's gone live. And Vinny G's gone live, or well, this could be just videos posted, but I think they're lives. Yeah, anyway, RK started asking all these questions and update, and I didn't quite know how to answer him because I'd forgotten where he'd come from and who he was, and I didn't know if someone was trolling me. But yeah, I've since like kind of I think I was a bit standoffish. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So, hi, welcome True Crime Channel. True Crime Channel liked my community post that I did, and then I started thinking to myself, who is True Crime? Who's True Crime Channel? I probably know you, right? But I just don't know that you've done that you do this channel, and I've subbed to the channel. I'm going to watch some of the videos because I actually really do like some of the true crime stuff. It's what brought me here in the first place. The bloody Watts case, Jesus! How overdone is that? It's still going on. I'm still getting notifications. Did Chris Watts really do this? What do you know about Chris Watts? What don't you know about Chris Watts? Oh, Jesus. Oh, I know you. Okay. I thought so. I didn't know if you wanted to tell me at some point in time, but thank you anyway. It doesn't matter who you are. You're actually doing some good stuff there. Another thing I wanted to talk about was just to update everybody about COVID in Australia. So, we all thought we were all like just cruising along, COVID fucked me over in a couple of ways. I would have liked to have gone through with some plans that I had with somebody, but COVID, well, it kind of fucked up before then, but COVID certainly didn't help. So what happened was they brought in this 3-day fucking mandatory lockdown. It was the end of my vacation, and oh, you got the vaccine 15 minutes ago. Did you get the 2-shot one? So you got to go back in 28 days? Or because I heard there was one coming out with a 1-shot, but I don't think it's out yet. They're rolling it out here next month, I think, to the aged care people and the medical staff and stuff like that. So, yeah. And I'm definitely, look, I know some of you might be anti-vaccine people and all that sort of stuff. But sorry, I'm going to get the vaccine, and the record, the stats say, and I'm just talking about Australia, that we need 60% of Australia vaccinated for it to actually get rid of it. So to be honest with you, I don't like taking anything. I don't like I don't take the flu shot. I get the flu once every 2-3 years. We'll see if you live as far. Yeah, Becky. I didn't want to say anything, Becky. I didn't want to say anything, but you had to say something, and now everyone knows that you're not going to get the vaccine. I love Becky. Why do I love Becky so much? Right? She's like pro-Trump forever. And I just don't mean, support the president when he was president. I mean, you're pro-Trump forever, and you're anti-vaccine. Why do I love you so much? I don't know. Becky B was one of my first fucking Discord friends. Yeah, I know. Oh God, B, don't do that. B, now you can take me off your ex-husband list. Becky bleeds Trump. Yeah, no, I respect people's choices. I don't have to agree with them. I just respect them. That's what I once got into. Actually, I didn't even get into it. I once had a political well, I don't know if you want to call it a political argument, because I don't even think Becky disagreed with anything. I didn't think I said anything wrong, and I had someone storm out of my Discord once, and I was just fucking bewildered. So I understand now. And then I looked a little bit. I looked a little bit into it a little bit more and asked a few more questions, and I didn't realize that the Americans certainly do take their politics very seriously, and they will go to a point of disowning family over political differences. And I didn't know that. And over in Australia, it's very, very simple. It's just like you vote for who you want to vote. I'll go down to the voting poll with anybody, and I don't care who they vote for. And unless they unless they actually like volunteer the information, I don't even say I don't care who they vote for. You know, like you might have an interesting conversation with them, like, oh no, so and so is going to do this or so and so is going to do that, and how can you support? You might have like a discussion, but yeah, I'd never gotten into. As an example, I used to be a Labor voter, right? When I was in when I lived in New South Wales, and it was Labor. I loved the Labor guy, the Labor leaders at the time, your Hawks and all that sort of stuff, Bob Hawke and Keating and all that sort of stuff. And I was always, the Labor always seemed to be for the working man. But as I've gotten older, and the other side, which is Liberal, had started to get some really good people in there, I've now swapped to be a Liberal. So I guess you can call me, like, I don't know, we call it like a swinging voter. I guess I'm a swinging voter. So anyway, with COVID, they did a three day mandatory lockdown, and I didn't want to go to work on the Monday, but my boss said, oh, can you please come in? So I went in, had the mask, all that sort of stuff. And then we had to wear masks inside venues, and also like retails, like shopping centers and any retail. And it felt weird for me because I'm not used to wearing the Kim Beazley, yeah. No, I wasn't a big Kim Beazley fan. Anyway, I had trouble getting used to wearing that damn mask. I didn't like it. I didn't like it because I don't like stuff over my face. I don't think I breathe properly, which is one of the reasons why I think I get a headache when I sleep, because I don't breathe properly. And it felt so awkward when I wore this mask. I've got it right here, this black mask. It fogged up my glasses, right? Because I need like sunglasses when I'm outside. That's why people have seen pictures of me with my sunglasses on, because I have like very sensitive eyes. So I wear sunglasses outside. Sometimes I even feel comfortable wearing them inside if I'm having a bad day. Very light sensitive. And then I wear the reading glasses, right? So these masks, they fog up your glasses. So I was like, I'm driving along with the sunnies on, right? First day back at work, mandatory masks, even in the car. And my glasses were fogging up. And it was dangerous. And I had to keep lifting my sunny so I could see while I was driving. And then when I got to work, I swapped them for my reading glasses. So I need my reading glasses for kind of like, just straight down on the desk sort of thing, and the computer and the keyboard and stuff like that. And they were fogging up, and I had to keep cleaning them. And I think they're wrecked now. I think I need some new reading glasses, but I haven't got glasses on now. But you know why I haven't got reading glasses on now? Because I'm sitting in my room practically in the dark with I have these heavy curtains that keep all the light out, and I only have the computer screens on, and I feel comfortable enough with that. But after this live, I've got to go outside and do some handyman shit, I'm gonna need my glasses for sure. So Christmas and New Year for me wasn't a very good time. Found myself thanks B. B's gonna drag me in the chat all day. Yeah, this is the exciting part of my life. I'm talking. This is the most exciting stuff that's been happening to me. How sad is this? So in December, around Christmas time, you always wear a mask even when you're alone. Jeez. I kind of like got a little bit depressed, and I went and did something about it and stuff. And it's taken 3+ weeks for stuff to kick in. So I start to feel better now. Thank you, Nightbot. I adjusted Nightbot, basically only promoting myself now. So yeah, I have to get on some. I don't know whether you guys ever taken antidepressants before. It's not something that I normally have to do. I've done it maybe 2 times in 10 years. I know I did it when I first moved up here. The change of environment, the fact I wasn't working for a few months and stuff like that got the best of me. And then basically I was in a depression before I got the job that I'm in now, that I've been in for 8 years come the 29th. So that's the last time I had it. So went to the doctors and got put on some stuff. And I really don't like taking stuff. Like, I only take blood pressure medication. Got put on some stuff, and 3 weeks later, I start to feel better. Hey, Wendy. Nice to see you. I wanted to actually, one of the things on my list of things to talk about was Wendy's channel. And I don't mind that she's here. I just had a few thoughts, and I don't know whether it's going to make any difference or anything like that, but it's just my observations. But I guess I'm almost happy to talk about that now, as I work my way down my list of things to discuss. So Wendy started doing live streams, and Wendy used to come and when Doodles and I were doing lives, we would always have Wendy on, in around about the last 15 minutes or so, just to help promote her and throw her link out there and stuff like that. But we always made a point of doing that. That was our nice little deed to do for Wendy, because I've always been I've been a Howard Stern friend for a long time. And just actually last week they played some, I don't think Wendy wasn't doing it live or anything, but they used her sound clips to make a bit funny, and it made me laugh. So what I've noticed, Wendy, if you don't mind me saying my observations of your lives, is that Wendy worked out not too long ago, how to do her own lives, which was very, very, very good, that she was able to work that out. She not everybody is technically sound, it takes a while to work these things out. But what I've noticed is that I'm just a little scared sometimes that people kind of use Wendy's channel as a free-for-all, and she mods up. If someone says, Wendy, mod me up, she'll more than likely mod them up. But the problem is, what bothers me is that people are all fighting with each other, and it's become like Wendy will sit there, and I know Wendy doesn't mind that happening. I know Wendy probably likes a bit of that entertainment, where people are fighting. In fact, Wendy was laughing the other day and nearly cracked me up because she was being so funny. But what bothers me is just, I don't like people taking advantage of the situation and using it, and then, I saw mods just basically abusing each other. And the thing is, though, if someone does, like what you're saying, if she really needs someone full-time to help her channel, but it won't happen. Lycan tried, but it didn't work out. It's a weird situation, isn't it? Because Wendy does like the a bit of the drama, like everybody does. Hey Sam, how you going, buddy? Even Sam's channel is very similar. I love drama stuff going on there, and Sam mixes it up a little bit. I listen to Sam sometimes, but with Wendy, if you kept it too clean and too plain, that those people, she'll lose her audience. She'll lose the people. People go there because it's almost like a neutral bloody fighting channel. It's like an open fight night. It's like, so I don't know. I don't have the answer, but I'm just observing these things. So I don't know. I don't know what she can do. Because even if you made someone an admin type thing and then that person then runs it the way they want to run it, which is maybe not fair to everybody either. You know, sometimes I think maybe she shouldn't have any moderators, but then she runs a risk of some, you know, people doxing and stuff, and her not being awake to the fact of how to deal with it and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe it should just stay that way. I don't know. But you know what I do like? I do like the idea of, you know, Wendy getting to a point where she could probably be monetized, and then maybe she could make a few bucks. Maybe, you know, I have plans. You know, I don't do a lot of lives, but I run a lot of replays. But you know, I'm pretty close to 4,000 hours, and as I said, I am not in it for the money at all. I'm going to use the free YouTube money, whatever it is, and I'm going to like sponsor a kid or something. I'll just donate it to an Australian charity, and then I'll put the receipt on my community post. I'm not interested in making any money. I've given money. In fact, I donated to Wendy last week. Ask her. She's in the chat. Go ahead and ask her. It's absolutely true. And I've donated to Wendy many times. So, you know, she's probably the only one that I actually donate to. I have donated to different people over the years, though. Donated to Save Robbie at one time. I've donated to some charity thing that Smokey was doing for some lady. And I remember Doodle saying it was a good cause and the person was legit. So yeah, I donated to them as well. So you know, I'm not in it for the money, but I'll take the free YouTube money and repurpose it to somewhere good. I have no problems with doing that. Hey, Space Monster, long time no see. Nice of you to drop in and say hi. Appreciate it. Like I said, I don't have any issues with people, and Spacey and I had a few words after her live that time, and we're okay. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. And you know, I respect her opinion, and she respected mine, and that's where we left it. So, but Wendy loves Rev more, Sam. But Wendy loves Rev more than me. Oh well. Yeah. Okay. You know, it's good. Oh, actually, you know what? Before I was saying I was running all my old replays, and I never realized some of the people that were in there, like way back. Like we're talking, like say, I don't know, January, February, March, April last year. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize some of the people that were in there. Yeah. No, you're welcome to say hi. I don't want anybody fighting here. I don't think there's any reason for anybody to be arguing and fighting or anything like that. We don't. That's the thing, you know. Everyone doesn't necessarily have to like each other, but if the person's respectful enough to come in and say hi to me, then that's good. I like that. I just thought about something. I need to. I need to send the link. I'm going to put the link in for you, Jeff. Count. Sorry, can you believe it? I've got like 3 screens, and I still got to drag like Discord into another screen over the top of something. I mean, I need more screens. What the fuck? Big toe fight, maybe? What's that? I don't know. Is that how we settle things in Australia? Big toe fight? I don't even know whether I'd class myself of having nice feet. I think I do. I have the size 8.5. Sorry, I get distracted easy, and I forgot what the hell I was doing. I haven't used StreamYards for a while. All right, Mr. Jeff Count. I've put the link, the StreamYards link, in my Discord, so you can grab it from there, mate, and then you can come up. So, need to adjust my microphone. I can't hear myself. So let me go to the chat. Sam Hill is a smooth operator like myself. Thanks for the wrench, Mr. Hill. Oh, okay. Yeah, Sam, I actually don't chat in your live, buddy, because there's other things that going on, and I'm gonna end up getting like, even if I say hi, I'd end up getting hidden or something on your channel. And I know that you're not really like completely tech savvy to the point where you've kind of noticed, and you're always behind in the chat. And I know you're doing better, though. I know you're doing better and making conscious effort to improve. But there's some people that will just like, you know, for being just for fuckery, they'll hide me in that and stuff like that. So, but I do listen to some of your lives. Maybe not for 6 hours or friggin' 8 hours or whatever, which is, wow, I can't believe how long you go. But no, I have heard you talk or whatever. I do. You do provide, like, this is the way I see it. There's so many different characters around. I mean, look, I'm not a Rev fan by any means, but like, he's a character, and Sam's a character, and Poon Handler's a character, and Wendy's a character. There's a lot of different creators that are characters, and some. I mean, I've got friends that appeal to some of that stuff. It does, and all of it doesn't necessarily appeal to me, but it's kind of like gives people a different perspective or like about different things. And yeah. Oh, he did a 28-hour live? Holy fuck. I thought it was 24. Didn't he have to? Doesn't YouTube stop after like 8 or something? All right, we got a guest here. Oh, you don't have to have your camera on if you don't want to.
Oh,
you don't have to have your camera on if you don't want to, buddy. It's fine. Up to you.
I'm fine.
How are you?
If you want me to take my camera off, I will.
No, it's fine. It's just normally it's usually better without the cameras, but it's fine. My internet, I got decent internet, so yeah.
No.
You got a new computer of some kind?
Yeah, I got a tablet. It's Samsung, and what I wanted to do was I wanted to get a laptop, right?
Yeah.
I went to Walmart, and they were all out. No, because of the COVID and everything.
Yeah.
They have absolutely nothing. I said, you know what? My old computer is dead, so I really needed something, right? So this Samsung is really good. So I will eventually get another
Well, remember, Jeff, you had a computer from before. Remember, you said to me, "Oh, I've got all these old blabs on this old computer, but I haven't been able to get them off." And I kept saying to you, "Mate, they'd be classics."
I know it's you know what I went through with, it's crazy. Yeah. So anyways, like I said, this Samsung, this tablet, it's working really good. Like, look at my video. Isn't it nice?
It is. Yeah. Well, you sounded like
I know you always get angry. You get angry with me when I don't have. So I got, so I got the earphones on, right? So I don't want to.
No, I don't get angry, bro. It was just
I did. And I've been gone for like 3 months because I had like problems with my stuff, and so I'm fine. I am fine. I'm doing really good. I like like a cat, 9 lives.
How many have you used?
Like 6 years ago. 6 years ago, I had a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then like just almost 2 years ago, I had a stroke, and so I don't even know why I'm still alive. I really don't, but I feel great. I feel great, and I feel the best I've ever. I don't drink too much. I don't smoke too much. So so
Okay.
Doctor always says, don't smoke, right? So you don't smoke, right, Casper?
No, never,
No. You've
never,
you've
no,
never smoked?
never
Yeah.
smoked. I tried it when I was, a teenager, like everybody does, but I
Yeah.
just end up coughing my guts up, and then I didn't like it. So I just have a few beers every now and then. That's all.
Yeah. So I didn't do that much. And so then I went in there. I went into StreamYard on Friday, right? And I
Mm.
said, you know what? We'll just talk with Mud, right? We'll just talk, and but he's kind of late all the time. So I'm in the green yard, and I'm with Jeff M and Kleenex showed up. So I said, "Oh, I'll go live, right?" And then and Wendy came in there. Well, and it was like there were like 6 people in there already, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was a good show. And I don't like to go too long, right? So it was under like 3 hours, so it's long, you know that. So I like to those
I
guys
was.
like to go. Some of those guys like to go all night, right? They'll go to you now and they'll talk all. You know what? I like to maybe after midnight. I like to go to sleep. And I like to get in the morning, right? So those guys
Yeah.
would like to do all night, right? So
Yeah.
I know that you have a different you're like 12 hours a difference with Toronto, right?
15, I think.
Yeah. Well, anyways, you were talking about the COVID. Well, in Toronto is bad, and it's a curfew, and from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. and you're not supposed to do anything. And if you do, they might look at you and they'll take your ID and they'll say, "What the hell are you doing?" And if you do it again, you can get $1,000 fine. That's how bad it is. I thought Quebec started it with, right? But I never thought that Ontario would do that. So maybe in the middle of February, so the curfew, because a lot of people are dying, right? It's unbelievable. I don't know how many people are dying in Australia with the COVID, but in Ontario, in Toronto, it's gotten really bad, right?
Yeah, I did hear that. I used to have a friend in Toronto, I think it was. But I hear, yeah, it was getting pretty bad. I wasn't sure
Yeah.
how bad. Look, we're doing pretty good here. Like we're going back to no masks and stuff like that. But we're an island.
Yeah.
You can control it on an island. It's why New Zealand and Taiwan and all
Yeah.
that do so well. So, but I'm glad you're well. It sounds like we both had a
I'm
pretty.
fine. Yeah, and I talked to Fancy. I never talked to. I hardly ever talked to Fancy, and he came on Friday, right?
Yeah, I saw that. I was driving. I was at my sister's place, who doesn't have cell coverage, and so I didn't get the YouTube notices or anything like that. And then I started to drive home, and when you get to this certain top of this mountain near my sister's house, all my notifications came through, and I saw you were live, so I jumped in and I was listening to you as I was driving home.
Right on, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was funny. It's funny all the time with Mud and Fancy to fight back each other, right? He said, "Oh, you said Jeff Count is dead. You did that." You did that. Because I'm gone in the internet for a long time, right?
Fancy, Jeff is scared.
Yeah.
It's scary because I said something on Twitter a couple of months ago, and Fancy just goes, I think he's dead, bro." And I'm like, what? What the fuck?
I know.
Like,
but Jeff, Fancy is. How many years have we known this guy, right?
Oh,
and he says he has no money right now. He says he's been in lockdown for a year. No curry.
He's very funny, man. I love his sense of humor. And some people just like, they'll get into an argument with him, they won't like him, but they don't understand him, like he's funny,
I know. Oh, I'm trying to think of something. Yeah.
Let me
okay, go ahead.
Jeff. Let me tell you something. I noticed this a while ago, and it's fucking funny. And Robin from from Pod Trash brought it up a little while ago. She said something, and I experienced this. I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, where worlds started colliding. Worlds started colliding. Let me explain it to you. So we used to be in this community that was the Lisa Jordanas, right?
Yeah.
From Benji, Lisa Jordana, StreamYard, not StreamYards. I forgot what platform they used to be on. Do you remember the name of that platform that Elisa used to be on? So we sort of came from there, and then after Elisa shut the show down the first time, we went to Blab and Rabbit and all these other places, right? And we were kind of like this community, right? Well, you were the first one to get kind of jacked off with people and created your count country, and then you were arguing with Chad about count country. No, I'm not. It's not Kermit and Friends. I'm my own fucking country, blah blah. And I thought it was funny.
That's how it started. Yeah.
Yeah, and you started doing your own fucking lives and count country, motherfucker, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Now I left there completely. I mean, I never left. Never left you or been friends with you, but I left that whole community aside, and then I came over to this YouTube and I wasn't looking for anything. I just left that whole mob behind because they were just doxers and trolling people all the time, So I come over here and I start watching this, Chris Watts case on YouTube, and then I ended up going into Making Lemonade's channel and made some Aussie friends, and the rest is history. Everyone knows I've told the story a few times. But now when I say worlds collide, I'm now sitting in lives with people that I've met here in YouTube that are now come from their old community.
Yeah.
Like I watched a live the other day where Mud's in there arguing with Corey.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised. But on Friday, I did my StreamYard, right? And I was surprised that you know what? Do you know who was in my chat? Elisa.
Okay.
I said hello to her, and she said hi right back. So she likes to hear all this stuff, right? She looks at all that stuff, right? So it's like, I guess she's still Kleenex can't stand Elisa. I didn't know, but like I talked to them in the green room. Like if people don't know, when you have StreamYard, you can go into the green room before you go live, right? You can talk to people before
backstage,
you go.
That's
what I was doing, right? So, but Kleenex, he just, you know what? I know you can laugh at it. I can laugh at it. I've fought with him so many times.
I know.
I'm fine now. Yeah, he seems to be pretty calm, but do
you remember the time?
Yeah.
Do you remember the time he was going to drag your ass underneath that fucking that?
We're supposed to have a fight. Yeah, they're gonna set it all up. We're gonna you know what? Everybody's gonna chip in and get a plane for Count to get in there for Kleenex, and they're gonna set up the whole thing. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight with a guy.
And Kleenex was doing live. I think it was Periscope. You're saying like, I'm gonna take you, Jeff Count, and fucking rip you to shreds.
I did. That was like 5 years ago. It was like I was so mad at him because I couldn't stand him because he went on Elisa's show all the time and he just never stops, right? You know how he likes to gab, right? Kleenex, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just can't stop the guy, right? And I said, what the fuck is this guy? Come on, shut him up for a while, right? Okay, like Elisa used to have him on all the time, and she wouldn't say nothing. She let him talk. He could talk for a half hour before he even say anything to the guy, right? But that's the way Kleenex was, right? So that's why maybe he, you know what, he's got to have his own show, right? So I think that's what he went with Robin and Andy, right? So, and they had a problem with him, right?
Oh yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
he kept thinking that everyone was doing this stuff to him. I thought he was entertaining. I used to listen to I used to listen to him all the time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know what? And you're always nice to him. You sent him. you sent him something, right? Yeah, you
Yeah,
sent
yeah.
him.
I think I was the only one, guys, the only
Yeah.
one that actually uh, chose something off his Amazon wish list and brought it
Yeah.
for him. Brought it for him, and it got delivered and everything, and it was a Bluetooth speaker, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And he thanked me for it. It was fine.
But
I think he was surprised. I think he was surprised.
he did ask. He asked when we were in the green room. That's what he was asking you. He was, you know, he was thinking about you. So he was, you know, So I think he does like you. So
That's okay. No. I've always, people. It's just one of those things, It doesn't matter who you are, Jeff. The people that some people are going to like you, and some people are just not going to like you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how nice you are, how entertaining you are, how funny, how rude, how offensive. It doesn't matter. You're going to get people that just like that sort of thing, and people that don't. You can't.
Well, there's always going to be somebody that doesn't like you, and there's always going to be people that don't like me. But there's always people that do like me. So what you can't win, right? So
I think you can overdo things. Like I was doing lives pretty regular. I was doing them. I got down to almost every weekend, and then I said, no, I don't want to do this every weekend. And then I started doing fortnightly, and then I had a little bit of trouble with the co-host, and then I stopped doing it. I lost my love for it for a little while. And I had 3 months of being a little bit depressed. It's funny that you and I had the 3 months. Both of us had the 3 months of not such a great time.
You need to take a break from this internet.
Well, I kind of did.
Because before I'd be like there every day. It's like, holy geez, man. You know what? This is going crazy. Come on. You know what?
But I have sympathy for people though, Jeff, because the reason I'll explain it to you. If you're in lockdown, you're fighting for your life. There's people in America.
I know.
Right. You're fighting to survive, man. And you're on lockdown. And some countries are on total lockdown. UK total lockdown, all that sort of stuff. US is pretty bad. And you got to admit, like you can't just say to somebody, you're spending too much time on the internet, or you're everywhere on YouTube. These people are locked down in their houses. They can't fucking go anywhere. What else are they going to do? The internet.
I know. I understand that.
You can only clean your house and make your bed so many times. You're going to get bored shitless. And if I was in that position, I'd probably be on YouTube all the time as well.
Yeah, but I just try and just look at the news, watch TV, maybe do some movies, whatever, do some exercise, do my guitar. That's you got to have a hobby. You don't have to have the internet like obsessed with you. You know what? You have to have piano or writing or I don't know. Casper, do you write? I don't know. I write sometimes. Whatever. You can you have a hobby. Some people don't. Some of those guys, I won't say any names, but there's some people that just don't have a hobby, and so that's all they do is just do the internet.
My excuse for the last 3 months was I was seriously lacking motivation. I've got lots of things to do around the house. I've got a new shed to put up. I've got bloody chainsaw and tree lopping to do. I've got concrete cleaning to do. I've got tons of things to do around the house here, and I'm the only one that does them outside. But seriously, I was to a point, and I'm not kidding, and I don't mind admitting it to it. I had days, Jeff, where I barely got out of bed.
Yeah.
And now
I can understand that. Yeah.
And I needed medical intervention to help me get out of it. And I went back to work, and I was still feeling it at work, like I didn't want to be there.
Yeah, so, I understand. I've been there.
Yeah, I took extra time off, and I took just now I'm on a 5-day break. I took extra time till I start to feel more motivated to doing things. So. Look, in saying that, I had some luck over the Christmas break.
I understand it. Sometimes you get
Jeff, did you see any of my video? I did a short video over Christmas. I had some luck on the. Do you call them poker machines or slot machines?
Oh,
What do you call them in Canada?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking? You know that
I don't.
Well, you know when you go to the club
Yeah.
and you play the slots.
Oh, the slots. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that what you call them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was down at
Oh,
my
okay. So you're doing some. I okay. You're gambling, right?
yeah, yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what my problem was? You know what
What?
my problem was?
What?
Was the horses.
Oh,
The ponies, man. Yeah,
pony.
I got a few years ago. Yeah, I got really bad, man. I was spending like $1,000 on a horse. I was going crazy, man.
$1,000
Because you know what? You know what happened to me? He says at one time I got all this money, right? I was going, oh, I can go there every day. Look it. You can do it all the time. You can't do it all the time. You get lucky,
No.
right? I
Yes.
got really, really lucky, right? And then I kept going there, and now you start losing, right? So
Yep. Did you win? Did you have a few wins, Jeff?
Hey?
Did you have a few wins?
Yeah.
How much did you win?
I want a lot of money. I want a lot of money. Like I said, a few times I did. That's the problem. When you start winning, then you think you can do it all the time, right? You can't. You know, you're gonna lose more times than you're win. Of course, you're gonna you know. So
Okay.
yeah. How about you? Didn't you ever? Okay, so you were in the slots, right?
Yeah. All right. Let me tell
You're
you.
in 21, playing the cards and all that shit.
Well, no. Just we call them poker machines.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Okay. So I won $7,000 in 1 week.
There you go. That will make you like fired up, right? You think you can do it all the time, right? You can't do it all the time.
No, though that was $2,000 ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I think what was it, a year ago? You said you got you got like $10,000 or something.
No.
But that was a spin. That was a spin. You got that. You were lucky.
Yeah, I got called out at the
Yeah.
it was the end of the month draw. I got called out. I spun the wheel, won 19,000.
Yeah.
19,000.
You're lucky. You're lucky. Yeah. How'd you do that, eh? You just got lucky, right?
Yeah, and I paid $10,000 off my car.
What when you're spinning that? How much could you get more than 10,000?
No. I said I won 19,000.
You got 19,000.
Yeah. The maximum was 20.
Okay, and you got 19. You fucking lucky bastard, man.
Yeah,
mate.
I won. I paid $10,000. I paid $10,000 off my car because I only owe $5,000 on my new car.
Yeah, because your car was pretty well new.
Yeah, it was 2017. I think I won the 19,000 in 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you know what? And you still get depressed, right? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Once in a while, get you depressed. You probably did you lose? How much money did you lose though? Every time you kept going.
Probably the first time when I won 19,000 and I put 9,000 away, I probably spent 3,000 of that.
Okay, so what?
And out of the 7,000 I've won, I've probably put 2,000 back.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
so
the luck is just a spike, right?
Yeah.
Most of the you can't spike like that all the time. It's once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
You got to learn control. I have control, but while I was depressed, I didn't have as much control. I didn't have as much control as I have now.
Yeah.
Because when you're depressed, you know what it's like, Jeff. I've seen you depressed.
Yeah.
When you depressed, you don't care about anything. Money doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I think it's like that. Anyways, I'm really glad that I haven't seen you in such a long time. So, but I'm really glad that I got in here and I got to talk to you, because I know when I was talking on Friday, I was hoping maybe I know that you're busy and you were in your car. I think you were.
I was in my car. But listen, when I did write in your chat that next time you go live, and I think you've scheduled one already.
Yeah, I did. I'm supposed to do one on Friday, so I'll see. I'll see what like. I do it out of whim. You know what? Like I think Elisa's doing her shows on Sundays now, and she's doing all these people. She's like going crazy. She's having new people coming in and this and that. Right. So
Have you noticed?
I'm not. I don't know about money. Like I said, even with Supertramp wanted to give me money to make a premium, and I said, look, I don't even know. You know what? I very seldom do this, so
Yeah.
like I don't have to. Like
Just
6
use the free
people.
one.
Yeah, I don't need to do this premium.
How many
thing.
we get a certain amount of hours a month, and I wouldn't even use my hours. I'll probably do.
Yeah,
I'll probably,
exactly.
yeah, I'll probably go back to once a fortnight, doing a live once a fortnight. But I don't do mine. I don't need to do mine for very long. I'm happy with an hour or so.
Yeah, exactly. So I just went, thanks for coming in, and keep in touch with me. I know you talk to me now and then, but
Yeah.
like I said, now that I have my tablet, it's working, everything's good. So
Well, I'm happy. Like what you need to do is just like have a co-host for an hour. Like I'll come and be a co-host
yeah,
for an hour. Like
yeah, okay, all right,
yeah.
that'd be great. That'd be great. Okay, so
I'll just make sure we don't. I'll just make sure we
yeah.
don't clash. We don't clash because a few times there you started doing the lives the same time I used to do them.
Yeah, I know. So I'll let you go and
All right, buddy.
Go on to your show. Good. All right.
Thanks for
Auzzie
dropping
rules.
in. Count country, motherfucker.
All right. Thank you, bro.
All right. See you, mate.
Yeah.
There we go. There's Jeff Count from Count Country. Jeff sounds like just been going through some stuff that roughly the same time that I've been going through some stuff. So we haven't caught up for a long time. Jeff and I have been mates all the time for a long time. And that's one thing I'm very proud to say, that we never let anybody from the other community say things or anything like that that would cause a problem between Jeff and I. Jeff and I have been friends. Jess fought with some people that I've been friends with and vice versa. And we've always been friends. And if I ever get a chance to go to Canada, Jeff will be one of the first people that I ever visit. But I ain't going anywhere with fucking COVID. So until the world is vaccinated and showing very good stats and not fucking going anywhere, I don't even like leaving my house. I only go to the club and go to work. I don't even go to the grocery store. I let mum deal with those things. She likes going there and buying stuff. So if she gives me a list, I'll go. But if she's not well, I'll go. But I lose patience, and I don't like crowds. I really, really don't like crowds. I need to adjust my microphone so I can actually hear myself. Here we go. That's a bit better. Do I sound okay? I'm not sure. So I haven't seen the chat move for a while. I think everybody left. But I've been doing it for 68 minutes. Oh, done my hour anyway. But this was just like to get back into the swing of things. As I said, people are welcome. Let me check. I can't even remember who my mods were. Who are my mods? Should I check? Where do I go again? Oh, yeah. YouTube Studio. So I think I covered pretty much everything that I was wanted to talk. I just wanted to like dip my toe back in while I was like I felt much better today. So if there's anybody else that wants to come in and say hi, please use the link in the Discord. I just want to check mods. That's in community, right? Yes. All right. My mods are Becky Boo, Count Me In, Very Merry, Cass, Bee Stinger, Andy Cruz, Demast, Jeff Count, and Doodle is still a mod. Doodle is still a mod here, and she's always welcome to come in this channel. That's my statement on that, but that's another complete story. See, there is that toe again. What? I got to ask, are you a fan of the band TISM? What the fuck is that? Am I supposed to know that? Am I supposed to know who that is? Am I supposed to know who that is? Oh, man. You know, since I stopped doing lives, I've lost 45 subscribers. I wonder if they're all alts. Oh, dip your toe on YouTube again. Yeah, but I'm in a safe place here, Space Monster 61. I think I'm in a safe spot here where I can control, what the topic is, and I think I just want to start to feel better again. So I got to get back to being Space knows who they are. I see. I'm so out of the loop. I don't even know who that is. I think I need to get just back into the crack of things. Yeah, I'm not going to be scared off or told where to go or what to do. I might be a Cancer sign and pretty sensitive sort of guy, but don't exploit my weakness or my kindness for weakness, because you might be surprised. Casper's a country boy. I don't know about that. Oh yeah. As far as music, you see, I was born in the city, but like I have a big liking for country and western, American country and western. I don't know why. My uncle used to listen to it all the time, and it used to drive everyone nuts. And now I listen to it. I don't listen to it all the time, but I do have my favorite songs. I do have my favorite songs that I like to listen to in the car. It's probably the only place I really listen to it, and I just play them over and over again, and I like them. And they don't really have like they're sort of kind of like can give you a meaning. Like, have you noticed that a lot of the American country and western songs are like about people like people leaving each other, or it's about like a lost love, or some of that stuff, and everyone has had that in their life, and that's why they're so popular songs, because everyone can relate that song to something that you've been through or going through, and that's how they are so popular. That's how they get to people. So that's just my thought on that fucking matter. So is there anybody? I think everyone's pretty much like taken off, although there's 10 people watching. See, that's the thing. See, if you don't do lives consistently, people move on to other things. It's just human nature. And I knew that if I didn't do a live for a month and I came back, I'd have about 3 people. But that's fine, because I used to use my lives as like therapy. I used to talk about things that kind of bothered me just generally. And it didn't have to be YouTube things. They can be just, life things. And, and I think people like that, and I think people can relate. And I don't want anything to do with that like bullshit girl drama that everyone seems to like so much. And like, I like to be entertained, and I do like a bit of a train wreck sort of thing. Like I've seen Jamie making lemonade will come into someone's live and just like really like, run amok, and I must admit, I kind of chuckle when stuff like that happens. It's kind of funny if I happen to be listening. But, where do you draw the line? I draw the line at attacking children. I draw the line at doxing. I draw the line at revenge porn. I draw the line at making shit up and slandering people. That's bullshit. It shouldn't be allowed. And, needs to be gone. If you just want to argue with somebody, like head to head with someone about something, then go for it. Like, people do like listening. I love listening to interesting discussions. I don't know if I want to call them arguments, but people get fucking psycho. Like no offense, like there's some ladies that are in that drama that I call it girl drama, because I don't know if you can say it's just the drama community, and it's just really silly stuff, and people just buy into it, and it's just like, I don't know if some of the drama girl creators are just doing it for the money. Like, do you really like want all that drama in your daily life? No, thank you. Don't we all have enough of real life problems? Like with, do you have a job, and You know, is your family healthy? Do you have enough money in your life to live a decent life? And like, is YouTube, do people go onto YouTube and then just become totally someone else? Yeah, abuse is abuse. Yeah. I do agree with that. Space Monster 61. Just draw the line at abuse, full stop. Abuse is abuse. Yeah. And we've all had it, right? Well, maybe not. Maybe we all haven't had it. I've had it. I know Space Monster's had it, good or bad, agree or disagree. Space Monster has had it. Who else is here is had that type of stuff go on in there? Sam's copped a lot of criticism. I'm just looking through the chat, but yeah, it's just not. It's not nice, and you know, the slandering and stuff. I mean, a few things happened to me, and it bothered me, and it wasn't right, and it was wrong, and you know, people writing history and then saying that, oh, look, you know, look at here, look at this, look at that. Oh, it was not nice. And the thing to remember out of this is that Casper didn't fight back and make things worse. Casper was respectful, and I'll always try to be that way. And like it or not, it's very hard to draw me into that now, especially now. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. And the thing is, I used to have a co-host that agreed with me and that used to just like doing fun things. And we were doing that. And people lost their way, is all I'll say. People lost their way, and I'm not losing my way. I'm going to be me, and everyone who knows me knows what I'm about. And I hope everybody has a nice weekend, or has had a nice weekend, and have a nice week. Australia Day here tomorrow, and I don't know what my plans are, but I need to get my ass up, and I need to do some chores around the place, because I'm sure Mum is probably wondering when I'm going to get all this stuff done, but she knows I haven't been very well, and she's been very, very kind to me. So I want everyone to be kind to each other, protect the children, and stop with the crazy ass drama. Casper out.
In Australia, we've got deadly animals aplenty. We've got funnel web spiders who'll murder you and your family. Under every second rock is a redback spider, and they'll kill you just because, I don't know, they're bored or whatever. We've got invisible brown snakes who'll bite you on the foot and you'll be dead in 7 minutes. Just like that, kaput. We've got the world's deadliest creatures all over the place. We've got magpies who'll steal the eyeballs from your face. But at least we don't have AR-15s. We've got great white sharks who'll ascend from the deep and rip you in half with their razor-sharp teeth. We've got saltwater crocs who'll death roll you to death, and sea snakes who'll gladly snatch your last breath. We've got a blue-ringed octopus no bigger than this that just sits around in rock pools waiting to kill kids, and even the platypus, a cute beaver duck thing, has got a spur on its ankle that'll kill you in one sting. But at least we don't have AR-15s, then at least they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic teens. We've got stonefish and stingrays and sea urchins and shit, and hectic fucking homicidal box jellyfish. And these jellyfish, they aren't even sentient beings. They don't even really do stuff or know about things. They just float around on the whim of the currents, being pointless, non-cognitive, murderous cunts. And if that weren't enough in terms of natural hazards, here in Australia, the sun causes cancer. But at least we don't have AR-15s, and at least they can't end up in the hands of suicidal teens. And at least we don't have an NRA who pay millions of dollars every day, buying off politicians not to change old laws. else? We've got bull sharks, cone shells, saltwater crocodiles, honeybees, European wasps, blue ring octopies, death adders, blue bottles, redback spiders, tiger sharks, tiger snakes, and lizards that'll bite ya. We got sea snakes, taipans, cassowaries, copperheads, all the creatures of the land and sky and sea that want you dead. Toadfish, stonefish, irukandji jellyfish, bull ants, centipedes, and ticks that cause paralysis. Fuck, we don't have AR-15s. Thank fuck they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic suicidal teens. And thank fuck we don't have an NRA who pay millions of dollars every day buying off politicians not to change some law. A law that was written 200 years ago, in a time when it took 3 minutes to reload a single round of ammunition. We knew nothing about depression, and you couldn't fire 45 rounds in 60 seconds. There wasn't even such a thing as automatic weapons. And there weren't 31 mass shootings monthly. But what would I know if I'm from another country?
Peace out, everybody.